Hey y'all, hey. I know it's been a minute, but here we go. It's Friday, and here's another edition of From the Heart of a Woman. I love you guys. Now, I know it's been a minute, and here we are. Our state where I live has decided to release and ease up on some of the shelter-in-place restrictions. I have even seen where some restaurant dining rooms are opening up. However, they are putting in place social distancing measures. I came on here to say this, please, wherever you are, whatever you do, whoever you are, please be safe. No, I'm not discounting the fact that there is a virus out there. There's a virus out there, and oh, yeah. However, and it is something that they're trying to really discover how to work that out. But main thing being the main thing, we got to learn how to keep ourselves safe. We have to do what's right for us, and we have to obey the laws of the land in the mindset that if an establishment requires you to wear a mask, please wear the mask. And then yes, I know all the science about breathing in your own air and getting the carbon dioxide back into your system, which is not healthy for your lungs, which is not healthy for your brain. So don't ride in your car with the mask on. Don't be in the mask outside by yourself. I mean, let's use some common sense and some mother wit, okay? It's needful and necessary that we take our own health, our own lives in our own hands. I had a doctor's visit this week, and my doctor wanted to put me on a medication because he says I'm starting to show signs of being pre-diabetic. Okay, cool. But also, well, I ain't gonna lie, I don't take that medicine the way the man tell me to take that medicine, and I'm getting stronger. Fun fact, yoga ain't for punks. Just know that. Yes, I started practicing the stretching and mobility moves from yoga, and now, after 4 weeks, I can get up from the floor without touching the furniture. Just my body movements, and I stand from all the way down, hands and knees, prone on the floor, to standing. I can do that. And I can jump. Now, I did tell y'all, bad knees. Cartilage is pretty much blown in one of them. And the other one, I suffer with bursitis. But I decided I was going to challenge myself. And so I tried to jump. First time I couldn't jump. Couldn't do nothing. I think it was because I anticipated the pain. And then I told myself, your body can do what you tell it to do. And so I told myself to jump. The first time, it was just a mere fraction, maybe a half inch off the floor, but I got up. I got them up, both feet at the same time. Now, I know you're like, well, what does that got to do with it? I am 50-something years old. I am overweight. And that's the truth. Bad knees. And I decided I need to strengthen myself. I need to take my health in my own hands. And so that's what I've done. This staying inside, not getting outside, getting fresh air, this stale air is not good for our immune systems. So if you can, please do give yourself at least 30 minutes outside, breathing in fresh air. Oh, the virus is airborne. No, this is not airborne in the fact that it travels through the air, and it can go from my house to the house next door, and the house next door, and the house next door. Like smoke particles are airborne. No, the droplets can last in the air up to maybe 6 feet. Because when you talk, there are droplets. You know how people spit when they talk? Those droplets can project off into the air. And if you're very close to somebody, you may be able to get those droplets into your mucous membranes, in your mouth, up your nose, in your eyes. And so that's why you have to be careful while standing next to someone who's sick. I ain't sick. I don't know nobody who's sick. But I am careful. I'm careful with the elderly. I'm careful when I'm in the stores, because I do go grocery shopping. I don't shop. I've heard a story about they opened up Ross store near me, and people standing outside in the hot sun. It's been like 96, 97 degrees here. Standing outside in the hot sun waiting to get in Ross. I was going to say where they do that at, but apparently they do that here. Oh, people, we got to find a way to be better and to do better. I got my first harvest from my Swiss chard and my, what's the word? I'm having a brain fart, I'm sorry. Spinach. And I stirred it up. And I fried some cod and did some rice and ate off my small plate. And it was absolutely delicious. Yes, yes, yes. So we eating over here. By his hand we are fed. And I thank the Most High for daily bread. He's providing for us, and I'm able to eat what I've planted. That is, I don't know, that feels, ooh, wow, girl, you doing that. My green onions, I go off there and snip off of them and harvest green onions. I'm just over here surviving COVID-19 in the year of 2020. Now I'm getting ready to gear up for summer school. I finished my semester, got grade reports, and that was one of the hardest things I found myself, forced to do. I am very much a social person, and I enjoy conversation, but I don't like talking to myself. I guess that's kind of what these videos are. No, but people watch them, so I'm not talking to myself. But I find that in the academic arena, lectures I don't stick to the script. I venture off into places of contemporary application of the concepts. Yes, I am a real professor at a college, for real. And so having to try to go online with my lectures was difficult because I'm used to doing them in real time, face to face. And then we had the technology glitches, and I want to scream every time. And there were many days that after I got through, I would cry because it would knock me off the system. It would shut the room down. All the students scrambling to come back. I would lose students. I was just overwhelmed with that process. And I'm so glad that's done. But guess what? Here we go with summer school, which starts June 2nd. So I'm now formatting my courses so that I don't have to do that synchronous the lectures. I'm not doing that. That overwhelmed me, and it taxed my spirit in a way that was really unreal. I'm a G. I don't cry like that. But I found myself every Monday and Wednesday dropping tears behind these classes. I'm like, what? This just work. But it is my passion. Making sure that these concepts are understood. And to be able to see those facial movements that show, ding, the light came on. That lets me know that what I'm saying is getting in. And I was robbed. That's how I felt. Robbed of that experience. Robbed. But like I said, I made it through. I'm so glad I made it. So glad I made it. I made it through. I made it through. Yeah, I sing a little bit. Spring semester's in the books. Homeschool for my son done today. Hallelujah. So I can stop riding him. Make sure you get your lessons done. He can take a real break and he can decompress and do what pleases him and me, like clean that room. But nevertheless, I just wanted to check in. Just a little wrap up. Guard your health and guard your mental space as well. Honey, find yourself as much as you need to find yourself on the threshing floor. Ain't nothing wrong with shedding tears. Nothing wrong with venting out before your Creator. Those things that won't serve you. Those things that you can't consume and can't swallow. You know, some stuff that comes up upon us. I can't swallow that. Take it to the Father and lay it down. Vent your feelings about it. Don't live in your feelings, excuse me, regarding it. But vent your feelings about it, because you can't change it. You can't change it. And it's okay to acknowledge that those feelings are there. Take it to the threshing floor before the Most High, and He will help you purge that stuff out, honey, because I have to. I have to. When I'm not feeling like, ooh, and stuff is like, ooh, I get on my face and I cried out before the Most High. Do you know Scripture says He bottles up all those tears and He pours them out for a memorial for you? Meaning He remembers. That's the whole point of a memorial, is for you, for it to be remembered. He remembers. He catches those tears and He remembers them. He remembers those places of pain. For what? So that He can put you in a better place and put you in a place of blessing. Yeah. And sometimes that better place and place of blessing can't come until you get rid of that does not serve you. Now let me go on and clear up that analogy of the threshing floor. Those who harvest wheat, they take those mature kernels and they crush them so that hard casing can come off and they can get to the wheat berry, which is ground up to make flour. But if you grind up the wheat berry with that chaff on there, you're not going to be able to eat it. That chaff is not consumable. It won't serve you. It is of no nutritional value for the body. Not at all. And so you have to go through the process of getting rid of it. Painful process for that wheat berry, because it has to be crushed, has to be beat upon, has to be battered. And so when we're taking those hits and we feel in some kind of way, take them to the threshing floor, because we can't do nothing about it. We can't change it. And it don't serve us, those feelings, those hard feelings. Because what that does is, taking a lot of hits toughens your skin. It hardens us. And for us ladies, that hardness brings on masculinity. Masculinity should not be named amongst us. We are jewels. We are to be feminine. We are to be soft. And I know sometimes the cares of life, the trials of life, harden us up. It causes our testosterone levels. Yes, because women have testosterone in their systems. It causes our testosterone levels to heighten and our estrogen levels to decrease, which is why we harden up. Those hormonal changes change our brain as well, change our thinking. And so we gotta get to the threshing floor and lay it all out before the Most High and get rid of that does not serve us. Because woman of the Most High, woman of Yah, masculinity does not serve you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, let it go. And be who you are called to be. Stand up and be the woman He's created you to be. Soft, yielding, submissive, honorable, all that, so that you can bring balance to your man. That's my goal. Well, I'm about to get back to lesson planning for summer school. That will take up it's taking up most of this week and probably most of next week. But guess what? I'm going to get it done. Like I said, I just wanted to check in with you beautiful people. Let you know that I'm still here, still pushing, still working it out. And that I love you guys, all right? Take care of yourself. Wash your hands and stay safe. Be well. Professor out.